welcome to Spanish Quick Tips from SpanishMinds. I'm Will, and today we're going to be tackling some phrases that confused me for a while when I started learning Spanish.
Today, we are going to master a few most essential Echar expressions that Will, and probably you, have been overthinking a bit.
That's right, because apparently I've been making Spanish way harder than it needs to be.
It's just a few minutes you will understand these expressions better than Will does after months of practice. Empecemos.
Okay, Daniela, so I've been watching a Spanish show and someone says, echo de menos a mi familia. And I'm thinking, he throws missing to his family. It makes zero sense to me. Help me out here.
Exacto. That's the problem with Echar. It really means to throw in these expressions.
Right. And then I try to memorize each expression, but it seems like there's so many, and I just feel like I'm drowning in a bunch of random expressions.
Most students make this mistake. They try to translate Echar literally instead of learning the expression as a complete unit of meaning.
Yeah, so if you've been struggling or confused about HR expressions, you're definitely not alone.
The secret is to stop thinking of Echar as throw every time and start learning these expressions as vocabulary chunks. Let me show you some of the most important ones. Echar de menos, to miss someone. This one is really used in Spain. Echar una mano, to give a hand or to help. This one is also really used in Spain. Other one can be echar la culpa, to blame, echar un vistazo, to take a look. And this last one, echar a perder, to ruin, to spoil, is really used also here in Argentina.
So, echar de menos, echar una mano. How do you remember which one's which? What's the trick?
Excellent question. Think of it this way. Echar de menos sounds like lacking. You are lacking someone. Echar una mano, you literally are throwing a hand to someone to help someone. Estas dos son las que son muy usadas en España.
Echar un vistazo, that's like throwing a glance, right? Yeah, something.
Perfecto. You are getting it. These expressions have their own logic, just not the logic you are expecting from English.
Okay, excellent. So let's do some practicing. So I'm going to try to use some of these phrases in real conversations, and Daniela, correct me when I mess up.
Perfecto. Let's start with the situation. You're talking to a friend about your family.
Echo de menos a mi familia porque they live far away.
Almost. Echo de menos a mi familia porque viven lejos. Remember, keep it in Spanish.
Okay, sí, okay. Echo de menos a mi familia porque viven lejos. Okay.
Perfecto. Now let's say your friend needs help moving. How would you offer?
¿Puedo echar una mano?
Perfecto. Puedo echarte una mano. You can also say that.
So this is starting to make sense to me. Let me try echar un vistazo. ¿Puedo echar un vistazo a tu libro?
Muy bien. Aunque es una expresión que no usemos tanto en Argentina, es correcta. And if you had some food that went bad?
El yogur se echó a perder.
Perfecto. Just watch the pronunciation of yogurt. Yogur.
Yogur. Okay.
Perfecto.
Gracias. All right, so these are starting to feel a little more natural, especially when you practice them in context. And here's the cool thing. I mean, once you know these expressions, you're going to hear them everywhere. Like I started noticing them in like Netflix series, some different podcasts. And I think I even heard it in some Spanish music on Spotify. So it's like kind of like unlocking a secret code.
And they work in any Spanish speaking country, whether you are in Mexico, Argentina, or Spain. These expressions are universally understood.
Yeah, and you can use echar de menos when video calling your family, or echar una mano when someone's struggling with their luggage, echar un vistazo when you're shopping.
And remember, native speakers use this expression constantly.
So, amigos, here's your challenge this week. Use at least 3 of these HR expressions in real conversations.
And share your progress. Use hashtag SpanishMindsHR in your community. We want to see which expressions you are mastering.
That's right, Daniela. And remember, stop translating and start expressing. Nos vemos.
Nos vemos hasta el próximo lunes.